Fox 17 Rock Review. I'm hanging out with the one and only Todd Bond, a buddy of mine from World Music Nashville. Played with Shake the Forest. You're doing the whole Fleetwood Mac thing.
Yeah,
with World Turning.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, you're playing with everybody around town here in Nashville and on the road. And here you came in to talk about Taylor guitars with me.
Sure, yeah, glad to.
And I've watched you in action, man, talking with people, children and adults coming into the store.
Sure.
And you know a lot about these Taylors, so take it away on the GS Mini.
Well, man, Taylors kind of speak for themselves. They're super well-made guitars. They're made really well. And one of their most popular guitars is the GS. That's the body size.
Right.
That's the Grand Symphony.
Correct.
So they came up with this idea, I guess, about a year ago and started making the GS Mini, which is this guitar I have here.
And I saw it at the NAMM show, man, and what blew me away was trying out the mahogany one. And like you and I were talking earlier before we started rolling the cameras, it has a warmer sound.
It does. Mahogany on the tonal scale is definitely about as far warm as we get.
Right.
And we have the solid mahogany top on this one, but also we have the sapelli back and sides.
Gotcha.
The sapelli is also in the same species as mahogany.
Okay.
So it responds tonally very similar.
Gotcha.
So overall, we have a fairly warm guitar with all the aspects combined.
Well, and like you said too, when we were talking on the news earlier, it can work not only for children and people with smaller hands, but also for songwriters who are looking, they want to take something over to a buddy's house, like you going over and songwriting with the guys and everything, and it's easier to take this around than say, a Taylor Jumbo.
Absolutely. It's a very convenient guitar.
Right.
And it's a very comfortable guitar. So whatever your reason may be, whether the comfort is what you're after, or whether you just need something you can throw on your back and jet around town, or show up at the airport with, it's easy enough.
And I think it's a great value too for a guitar that plays that well and sounds that good for coming in under $500.
Right.
And it comes with its own gig bag, the GS Mini gig bag, and they've got a number of different models like the Koa model.
Right. We have a couple of different back and side options: Koa, Rosewood.
Right.
And we can also get a spruce top on here. And a spruce top is going to give us a little less warmth.
Right.
So it's going to make the overall guitar a little brighter.
And I think, everybody, they're all looking for different styles, and luckily with Taylor and with the instruments they offer is that you can find different sounds for what you're looking for musically.
Absolutely.
And to back up the vocals and to fit in with the band. The cool thing that I thought as well that I saw at the NAMM show is the pickup right here, which is the ES Go. And so this pickup actually plugs in right underneath the neck pocket inside the body, and then you've got the electronics here. You take out a couple screws down on the end, can plug this in, and you have a pickup.
They couldn't have made it any easier.
I mean,
there's actually a plastic mounting bracket.
Yeah.
That you literally pop it in.
That is just brilliant. And then you were talking also about the Y cable that they're doing.
Right. They have the Taylor Y cable, and since this is a passive pickup, we don't have any control over tone or volume.
Right.
There's no 9-volt to deal with, which is a plus. But on the Taylor V cable, we actually have a volume control. Which gives the user, a little more control over over a passive
while you're on
pickup.
Stage, because how many, it's like you need to either turn up, turn down, whatever.
Unless you have secret signs with your sound guy.
Exactly. Turn it up.
Yeah, right.
So just more of the cool stuff, but this is all part of the GS Mini. You can find these locally here in Nashville at World Music Nashville. You can find them online also, and I think the whole GS Mini series, great value, whether you're an adult songwriter or just looking for a better guitar.
Yep, they couldn't have done a better job with these. It's very difficult to find a guitar in this size that's not a toy.
Right, and also for the money. And now let's talk about you now. When people, obviously want to find you, find out where you're touring and everything else, where can we find you? I
have toddbond.com, which could probably stand a little updating now and then. We all get busy. You can find me on Facebook, Todd Bond. I'm easy to find. I'm playing the guitar in the picture.
And you guys are in the studio?
Yeah. So my original band called Shake the Forest that I play in with a couple of my oldest friends in town, Joe Ennis and Joe Schneider. We're working on our first EP, and it's actually in mastering right now.
That's
so
awesome.
It's really exciting. We love making music together, and
I look forward to having my signed copy also.
Yeah, man, we can make that happen. No problem.
That's awesome. Well, be sure and check out Todd. He's going to be touring and everything else, and check out his new music. And if you're looking for a cool guitar, take a look at the Taylor GS Mini. Thanks for watching the Fox 17 Rock and Review.